south, west, A, B, D. The question says all the possible points, and obviously this part B is only worth 1 mark. The sequence doesn't matter, so you can give in any sequence as long as you have A and B and D. But you must have all 3. If you only have 1 or 2 of them, you will get 0 for the second part of the question. That's how it will be marked, because it's only a 1 mark question. Okay? So why is it south? Make sure you know your 8-point compass: naughty, elephant, sprays, water. And then you will know that this is northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest. Okay, it is not needed here, but that is something that you ought to know. So F is B. Where is F? So from of B means you draw the arrow from the point B downwards, and therefore the arrow is pointing towards the south, and that's why the answer here is south, right? From of E means you draw the arrow from E, that is why it is west. So the off is where you draw your arrow from to indicate the direction. Some of you get it wrong, you draw it the other way around because your start point is wrong. So take note of the start point. Devi stood at one of the points facing H and she turned 45 degrees, she faced C. Write down all the possible points. What must you understand about 45 degrees? They did not tell you the 45 degrees is clockwise or anti-clockwise. So it is both. It can be both clockwise. You need to check both clockwise. You need to check anti-clockwise. Okay? So after turning 45 degrees, she faced C, right? If you check through the points, A is not possible. Right? You turn 45 degrees, you will not face. So, but if she is at B facing H, let me delete away this one. If she turns 45 degrees, do you see that? This is a 45-degree angle, right? So B is a possible point because you can make a 45-degree angle appear when you are facing H. A, this is like that, right? 45 degree, does it work? Of course, you can't do this in an exam, but I can do it to show you. So after she turned 45 degree, she will face C. So A is also a possible answer because there's a 45 degree here. Then you slowly run through all the other points. D facing H is here. If she turns 45 degree, will she end up facing C? And you can see that in this case, yes, the same thing will happen, right? At first, she is facing here. 45 degrees later, she'll be facing C. Because she is facing H, you cannot check point H. So point H cannot be the answer.